Good morning, students. Let's start chapter number 9.2, Wholesale Trade. Its meaning and services you come to know while learning this chapter. Previously, we started the unit number 9, that is internal trade, in which we come to know that what is internal trade first in 9.1, what are its meaning, features. Now today, we will learn that what is wholesale trade, what does it mean, and what are the services provided by the wholesaler to the various parties. What is wholesale? If we talk about in the layman language, it's some type of business which deals in bulk. Because when we ever listen the name of any wholesaler, what comes in our mind? It means the seller is just selling in bulk. So whatever the wholesale trade, whenever the trading is to be done, means buying and selling of the goods are to be done in the bulk, then it is known as the wholesale trade. Moreover, wholesale trade removes the distance between the producer and the consumer. This producer provide goods to the wholesaler provide it to the retailer, and retailer provide it to the customer. In the toolkit number 2, the meaning of wholesale trade is given to us. It refers to that type of trade that which goods and services are brought in bulk from the producer and sold in the small quantities to the retailer. The wholesale trade figures prominently as a medium of the distribution. Please underline it's a link between the manufacturer and the retailer, because you might have the 1 mark question, the link between producer and manufacturer or manufacturer and retailer is dash. You might be have the options there, you might be have the filling the blanks, or in the form of true false can be there. So please underline. So wholesaler is a link between the manufacturer and the retailer. What he do, he just buy the goods, purchase the goods in the large quantities. The 4th last line of the para is given to you, purchasing of goods in large quantity and selling them in the small quantity to the retailer. That is called wholesale trade, or you may get the meaning from the toolkit as well. And the person who carries on this work is called the wholesale trader. Please underline who is known as wholesale trader. The person who do the wholesale trade is known as the wholesale trader, and it is a link between producer, manufacturer and retailer. Please mark these points because these are very important from examination point of view. Now, one of the definition you have to do, learn the definition whichever you feel easy to learn. Features of wholesale trade. Yes, the features. The following are the chief features of the wholesale trade. Number 1, it is the wholesaler buys the goods in the large quantity. It deals only in some special goods. Yes, you find the wholesaler of food grains, you find the wholesaler of clothes is there. This kind of wholesaler you always find. But they deals in a special goods. He sells the goods to the retailer. He usually purchases in cash and sells on credit. He works as a link between the producer and the manufacturer and the retailer. Producer and manufacturer are the same thing. The person who is producing the goods or manufacturing the goods, they are known as the producer or the manufacturer. And who are directly related to the customer, they are the retailer. You can say the shopkeeper as well. There are many agents and brokers with the wholesaler of selling the goods. More capital is required in the wholesale trade because the goods are to be kept in bulk there in the godowns. That's why. And the wholesaler adopt the modern means of advertisement to promote the sale of goods. He stores the goods in the godown rather than in shop. The wholesaler spends very little in decorating the shop, because usually wholesaler just kept the samples at their place, and the rest of the stock is always kept in godown. He stores the goods in godown rather than in shop. The 10th feature is the wholesaler spends very little in decorating his shops or establishment, because samples are kept there, so there is no require of the displaying the goods in presentable manner. He stores the goods, only samples of the goods are kept in shop. 12th, he purchases the goods on the basis of advance payments and orders. The wholesaler establishes a balance between a demand and supply by storing the goods. The percentage of profit for a wholesaler is very little, and a wholesaler financially help both the producer and the manufacturer and the retailers. Our next topic is services or the utility of a wholesaler. It is very important topic, because the wholesaler has a link between the producer as well as retailer. So no doubt it provides services to the producer or manufacturer as well as retailer. So it is a very important question from the examination point of view. Please mark it for the exams, as it is important. So what are the services provided by the manufacturer? Providing information about the demand. See, what happens? The manufacturer produce the goods, but the wholesaler is connected with the retailers, and retailers are connected directly with the customers. So it is very easy for them. Whatever the information demands are provided by the retailers to the wholesaler just provided it to the manufacturer. So manufacturer has no need to wander in the market, no need to have any survey in the market. In itself, while sitting at his own place, a manufacturer get complete information about the demand of the product, whether that particular product that is producing by that manufacturer is to be demanded in the market by the customer or not. He'll get the information itself by sitting at his place. So no doubt the wholesaler provide the information about the demand of the product. Acting as a middleman, as we discussing again and again, the wholesaler is just a link between the producer as well as the retailer. So we can say it complete the chain. It is the very first link. First of all, producers are there. If you remember, yesterday we did the types of the different type of trades, in which we just come to know the wholesaler is in between. First producer is there, then wholesaler is there, then retailer is there, and after that customer is there. So what happened in that case? When the customer is wholesaler is there, it acts as a middleman and bring the both of the parties closer to each other. Who are those parties? These are the producer as well as retailers. Providing the financial help. The producer or a manufacturer requires a big capital for the production and manufacturing the thing. A producer gets the capital from the different sources, and the chief among of them is the wholesaler. He makes advance payment. The wholesaler just do the payments advance to the manufacturer and place the order. In this way, that money is helpful to the manufacturer as well to produce the goods. It facilitates them. Providing the assistance in advertising the goods. As wholesaler plays a very significant role. He just usually advertise their product. What happened in that case? When the wholesaler advertise the product, there is no need to manufacturer or the producer to advertise their product separately. Their task begin or done by the wholesaler itself. Stabilizing the prices. All the things are not produced throughout the year. When there is a production and demand is not so high, and allow the things high as a lot of things to be sold. Therefore, what the wholesaler do at that time? Wholesaler just kept the stock of the goods with them, and whenever that goods are in demand, it can be easily given to the customer. So in this way, it stabilizes the price. If the shortage will be there, no product you find in the market, what happen in that case? The prices will be rise so high. It caused inflation. It increased the prices. So wholesaler just kept the goods as a stock with them, and whenever that is in high demand, it is to be dispatched in the market which is helpful to stabilize the prices of a product. Achieving the economy in the production. The wholesaler places the goods in the large quantity to the producer. As a result, the scale of the production increase. When the scale of the production increase, the gross domestic product of the economy will be increased. The level of the goods produced is to be increased, so they can achieve the economy in the production in case of wholesale trade. Now the services rendered by the wholesaler to the retailer. First of all, easy supply of the goods. The retailer does not stock more. He get the things from the wholesaler in the small quantity, so he don't have any need of the space as well as capital, because he can take the goods from the wholesaler. Wholesaler just kept the goods in bulk. So retailer will get the goods from the wholesaler, and it is very easy for him. So wholesaler just do the easy supply of goods to the retailer. Financial help, yes, the wholesaler generally sell the goods on credit. In a way, it provide a kind of financial help, because whenever the retailer feel easy to pay off, he can pay off about the goods. Consultancy services. A wholesaler comes into contact with the many traders and other mediators as well, and he gained a lot of experience, which benefits his experience that he shared. He gives advice to the retailer as well regarding the advertisement, like the art of selling, quality control, etc. Reasonable price. The prices are established by creating a balanced demand between demand and the supply, because price stabilizing, as we discussed in the previous topic as well, the price will remain stabilized. When the wholesaler kept the goods with them, the retailer can get the goods any of the time when it is demanded in the market. What happened in that case? They have to charge a reasonable price for that particular product, because the product is available just because of wholesaler. So in a way, it also provides the feature or the facility of the reasonable prices. And the benefit of the advertisement. The wholesaler are well-off people, and they advertise the things on a large quantity. In this way, the demand is created in the market, and retailer get the benefit of it itself, because the retailer don't require have the separate advertisement. Information about the new product. The producer produce the new different kind of products and things time to time. A wholesaler is first to get this information. He passes on this information to the retailer. Consequently, there is an additional of the knowledge about the various new product on a part of retailer. So whatever the new product comes in the market, the wholesaler provide the information to the retailer about that particular product. Packing facility also. After purchasing the goods, the wholesaler perform the job of the grading and the packing as well, because therefore the retailer are saved from the trouble of separating the things, filling them into the container or packing them. So these are the various services that are rendered by the wholesaler to the manufacturer as well as retailers. Now, wholesaler also play a very vital role in the society as well. It provides services to the society. Number one, it controls on market fluctuation. A wholesaler controls huge fluctuation in the market by stocking the goods. Therefore, the price remain under control. This directly benefits the consumer. Easy availability of the goods. Yes, the presence of the wholesaler make it very easy for the retailer to get the goods according to the taste of the consumer at any time. Consequently, all the things are readily available to the consumer, and in the absence of wholesaler, the retailer cannot perform the job very easily. If we talk about the selection facility, wholesaler collects the thing from the various producers at one place and provide the benefit or to the retailer as well as consumer to making the choice very easily. So many brands are with them, so many options are with the wholesalers. Benefit of the advertisement made the wholesaler benefit to the retailer as well as consumer. So with the help of advertisement, the people get information about the various things. Removal of consumers' complaint. The consumers can have complaints about the quality and the size of the things. The information about this is collected by the wholesaler through the retailer and passed on to the producer. So consumer complaints will not be there. He can remove the consumer complaints so easily. Possibility of the large scale production. The wholesaler is the first of all increase in demand of things and then place a big order. Therefore, the scale of production start rising. With the help of rising the scale of production, the cost of production per unit will be decreased. So in the long run, customer will get benefited of the large scale production. So these are the services that is provided by the wholesaler to the producer, to the retailers and society. Let's recall what we did today. We started with the meaning of the wholesale trade. Then we have to do one of the definition. We discussed the features of wholesale trade. Then we discussed the services or the utility provided by the wholesaler to the manufacturer, to the retailers and to the society. In this way, we have to learn about the concept of wholesale trade. Now, I request every student to raise your hand if you have any query